Good morning, guys. So let's look at this question. It requires us to understand how to use two-way tables. Students at Grenthorpe High School were asked to indicate their preferences for dark or milk chocolate in a survey. Okay, so going through the question, you can see people who liked dark chocolate were here, people who dislike are here. People who like milk chocolate are here, and people who dislike milk chocolate, crazy people, are in that group. All right, so before we actually move on to actually answering any questions, it's probably a good idea if we, say, make an extra box around here and put in our totals. It'll make our life a lot easier, even before we start answering any question. Now, guys, what you need to do, to get the total of people who like dark chocolate, you have to add this number and that number, and I've already done it, so you might want to just write it down, 679. The people who dislike chocolate will have to add this number here and this number here across here to get our total, which is 199. 199. We do the same thing with milk chocolate. The people who like it are these people, and we add that number together, and we get 702, 702. And people who dislike it, well, they're a total of 176. All right, so when we're talking about this box in here, this is the total number of these two. Now, 702 plus 106 gives me 876. Actually, sorry, 878. And it's very important that I add these numbers up because they should also give me 878. And they should give me the sum total, and if I don't, then I know that I've made a mistake. All right, so let's start answering these questions now. Question A, how many students attended Gawthorpe High? Well, Gawthorpe High has a total of, if we're talking about, if we're saying that every student in this high school answered this survey, you would say that there's a total of 878 students. And now let's start with question B. What is the probability, to go to 3 decimal places, of selecting a student at random who likes dark chocolate? Well, I know the probability of someone who likes dark chocolate, likes LD, probability of someone who likes dark chocolate is equal to, well, it's going to be over 878. And seeing as, when I go here and I look at people who like dark chocolate, it's 679 in total. That makes my job a lot easier. Remember, adding all these scores up saves us some time. 679 out of 878. All right, but let's do question B, part 2 now. Likes both milk chocolate and dark chocolate. All right, well, if you like milk chocolate, you are one of these people, one of the 702 people. But if you also like dark chocolate, you're one of these people. So if you like dark chocolate, you're one of these people. If you like milk chocolate, you're one of these people. Which group likes both milk chocolate and dark chocolate? Well, it's only these guys, 545. So we're going to say that the probability that you like both is 545 over 878. Okay, question 3. Let's see how we go. Likes dark chocolate but dislikes milk chocolate. Okay, once again, if you like dark chocolate, you are one of these two groups here. But if you dislike milk, that means you have to be, that's right, 134. So the probability for question 3 is 134 over 878. And finally, question 4, question B, 4. Dislikes both dark and milk chocolate. So those crazy people who don't like milk chocolate here, and those reasonable people who dislike dark chocolate are here. The one group that is in both of these sections is 4. 42. So you would say that the probability that you dislike both is 42 out of a total of 878. Now, a few things to consider, guys. You need to get out your calculators. You need to make sure that all of these probabilities, which are fractions, are in their simplest form. If they're not in the simplest form, you won't get the question right. I hope that cleared some things up.